Welcome back, fam. Welcome back. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back with another presentation, and today is all about trusting your own inner wisdom. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate it. And my main intent here is to help share my knowledge and experiences, mistakes too, with you guys, and that way it can help eliminate some of those mistakes that I had in your life as well. But the main intent here is all about self-discovery and knowledge of self. It's always more to know about ourselves and what we're here to do, our purpose and mission on the planet. And today is all about trusting your own inner wisdom. And remember, our purpose and mission require learning life lessons and to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. And it's all about sharing, our experiences with each other to help each other level up. And remember to have that proper alignment. Our thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and actions have to be in alignment with each other, and that's going to create your reality and your results. So be really mindful of the words that you're using, because those are the building blocks to your reality. So now that you know your words are powerful, what are you going to do? What are you going to build for yourself? In other words, right? So I'm here to remind you of your greatness and let you know, hey, you're on the right path. Your spirit led you to this presentation at this time, and I'm gonna give you some good information that really helped me along my journey. And again, this is all about you. Okay, I know about me, but this is all about you. I'm reminding you, this is your hero's journey. That's why you're here on earth at this time. You've been getting some miraculous help from all over the place, right? And again, the planet Kundalini energy is rising, right? And this is affecting each and every person, as above, so below, the macrocosm and microcosm, right? And each and every one of us, if you can see on the screen here, that Kundalini energy is rising. We're asking more questions. We want to know what is really going on this planet, right? And at the same time frame, we're becoming stronger, better, wiser, and and that's activating each and every one of us to take our true role and responsibility on this planet. Okay, and when with that inner voice, that inner wisdom, your inner voice is God or your higher self whispering to you. But are you listening, guys? And the messages are there. So right now, I'm your confirmation to let you know, go ahead and pick up the controller in your life. You are that inner critic. It's always been you. And and stop being so hard on yourself. Everything is a lesson and it's a test, and these little mini tests and lessons gonna make you stronger, I promise you. But so far, you've been seeing all these synchronicity things been changing in your life, good and bad. People been leaving your life, right? But you've been getting a supernatural aid, and then you prepare. You like, hey, I don't know what to expect, but it gotta be better than what's going on right now. So you learning new things. You testing things out for yourself to see what's worked for you. Been getting some help. And here, this is where I fall into play. I'm like that virtual coach, mentor, or that friend, that long lost friend from eons ago, reminding you like, hey, this is a checkpoint. You're doing great. Keep going. Giving you proper expectations, some directions, and that way you don't duplicate those mistakes, and just letting you know that it's going to be some things out there. But at the end of the day, it's all about your own transformation is going to make you better, and you become a better person each and every day. All right, so it's all about learning something new, and then as you learn, share that information, test things out. Don't just be a consumer consuming this energy, this new information, and not taking action, in other words. Okay, but if you had a friend who followed you around 24/7 telling you so fat, you so ugly, you can't do this, you're hopeless, you just going to fail. Now, would you probably tell that friend to fuck off, right? So why are you allowing your own negative thoughts to get in your own way of your success? Okay, so stop. If you're gonna tell yourself something, tell yourself how great you are. All right, because that inner voice is always listening. All right, so tell yourself great things. Positive affirmation. Positive self-talk. And you'll be amazed that voice, may echo back to you. Damn right you great. Damn right you fine. You know what I'm saying? So tell yourself great things, in other words. And I'm reminding you here, it's time to activate, plug yourself back in the source so you can be that true guiding light that you are. Don't let nobody dim your light. All right, but let's talk a little bit about this inner wisdom. Then I'm gonna get you guys out of here, okay? But when it comes to inner wisdom, in my experience, God, we each have that inner guide, inner voice of wisdom, our intuition. Now, this voice is that of our higher self, or you want to call it God, right? Because God is within each and every one of us. God is not separate from us or source, right? That spirit is within each and every person. That's the electricity, right? That electricity, that magnetism, right? And that dielectricity. So, but anyway, that voice within us speaks to us all the time, but we're not always listening to it. It is essential to really find balance between tending to our duties and responsibility on this earth plane and staying attuned to our inner voice of wisdom. Now, if we constantly surround ourselves with noise and distraction, and we all do, and we don't give ourselves the opportunity to really hear ourselves clearly, in fact, we may be drowning out the voice entirely, guys. And it's easily do, when you're caught up in, work environments and, like that, being around these different environments, but we have a spiritual responsibility, guys, to be attentive to our inner voice and the guidance we receive as it serves not only ourselves, but other people as well, because people are dependent on us. All right. But as we close, we are sent messages in many ways. Now, the inner voice of wisdom speaks to us at any given time. We just really need to be alert and in tune to hear them. Now, it is very important, to take a few moments each day to relax, be still, and listen. Start off about 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You don't need that long, guys. All right. But meditation can be an ideal way to really tap into your higher self or that source energy, right? And it can be quite beneficial to keep a record or a journal of these messages, guidances, and direction that that you get from your higher self. Write down all that you receive as you listen within for the voice of wisdom within you. Now, you can also record how the guidance or the direction has helped you, along this process as well. Give it a few weeks. Okay. Give it a few weeks, 3 weeks, test things out. But you should notice feel some results or see some results, after at least 3 days, but you really have to make that, intent and that conscious effort to really tap in and tune to yourself, because that's all you're doing. It's nothing outside of you. You're going within and just listening and just being aware. But listen out for your inner voice of wisdom and really heed its guidance. So in summary, guys, trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Have that positive self-talk. That inner voice is, shooting you messages all the time, but are you aware and are you alert to hear these messages? And then you'll reach a certain point, along your path where, it's a thing such as conscious meditation, where you can be walking with friends and you already, tapped in. But once you reach that vibration, meditation, what's that? But meditation on a beginner level, being all serious, on a beginner level, meditation is a great way to really line yourself up, still the mind, because the mind's still gonna do its thing. But however, your intent is you really want to make a connection with the spirit and your higher self. And lastly, write things down. I promise you'll get these ideas. I'm not gonna call them crazy. You're gonna get these ideas, and they'll be on such a high plane it doesn't make sense to you. But please, guys, write those things down, and what'll happen, your spirit will lead you to the right place at the right time to take action. But investigate the things that you write down. Do your research, of course, and then take a little action in that direction. And I promise you, your spiritual team, source, will start lining things up for you. And a prime example is, spirit will line you up with people in your life where All you have to do, you have that one piece of advice, and it can be people in their family that has the same information, but it's you, that has to deliver the message so it can make sense to that individual. That's why each and every person on the planet is important, because we each play a part in the whole piece, right, of all. Okay, so align yourself, plug yourself back in the source, listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance, all right, and then let you to presentation right now, right? So why stop trusting it now? But really tune into yourself, and it will really take you far, guys. But again, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I really appreciate you. We'll be back with another presentation. We'll talk a little bit about some of these, master angel numbers. So, why they keep popping up in your life, and what do they mean, in my experience, and I'll share my experiences with you. But until then, be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.